Let's go now. Pass the street. Pass the street. Hustle. Hustle.
A little jet sweep to start the drive.
Now, they did get a little gain on this play, but all in all, a nice job defensively against the touch pass. They were able to string it out towards the sideline and never let him get the corner and turn it upfield for a bigger chunk of yardage.
On 2nd and 9, Willis. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Za'Darius Smith from that outside linebacker spot gets in there. It's a loss of 9. I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Off the play fake, Cousins. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before it's taken down. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow them to convert it 3rd and 18. Play action now, Cousins. And he'll go out of bounds, it appears, right at the 45. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
And him running the football is not something that defenses spend a lot of time preparing for. But this guy has a survival instinct and a knack for knowing when exactly to do it.
On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down. Again, it's Fournette. And this will be a Falcons 1st down as good running gets them to about the 44.
That's a very nice game there. Confidence-building run. Love the execution up front. And the way you press the hole, absolutely perfect.
So a good run by Fournette. Now another 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
With how the coverage was positioned, up was about the only spot the quarterback had to try and deliver that pass. Just put a little too much height on it. Incomplete.
This now play number 9 on the opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. Cousins now. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he gets this only to the 41, not near enough for the 1st. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that's going to make it 4th down. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good, and this will remain a scoreless game.
Partner, doesn't seem like it, but that's a tough spot for a kicker. First drive of the game, and they're calling on him. He should be warmed up. He should be into the game, but sometimes it's almost like, oh, what, now already? Can't they put it in the end zone? What's going on here?
Yeah, he's probably saying if you can't get it in the end zone, can you give me a 30, 40-yarder? A long one, and he can't connect. That's good for 28 yards. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this 1st quarter. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
This defense for the Falcons, they were very good last week in the win over New Orleans.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their fully tackled.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
11, 11, 11. 11, Thomas. Stop.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. And quickly to the outside. That's caught by Lamb.
So they'll get nothing out of that play, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. That's Samuel, caught left side. The nice footwork gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. So the completion gets him just a yard. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
On 2.
Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. The quick throw by Burrow is complete. Touchdown, Bears! CeeDee Lamb with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bears get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Fields this way up at the 17.
The Falcons take over first down at their own 24-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
And, Charles, you look at these two teams, and these are those kind of litmus test games in the second half of the season that if you're a coach or a player, you can either really look forward to them or really dread them, depending on your point of view.
And if you're dreading them, you're not going to go very far in the playoffs. You need to look forward to these kind of games because here we've got 2 division leaders, both real contenders for the NFC title. And you're right, you love having easy games on your schedule, but you need some games like this to toughen you up a bit and ensure that you're ready for the shock of playoff football.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
On play action, Cousins.
They'll swing this out to Fournette.
And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
4th down, Cousins.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And they will score a pick six for a Bears touchdown. Now a timeout called for by the defense. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Young Wei Koo set to kick off.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Fields this way up at the 17.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. And the pressure too much that time as Cousins goes down. Za'Darius Smith, what a start to this ball game. Still in the first quarter, and he now has 3 sacks, on pace for double digits. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Throwing is Cousins. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And they work this well upfield across the 45. It's a gain of 35.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14, Falcons nothing.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's the option. Running right. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down.
The Falcons at 11-5 on the year. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. And I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Cousins on 1st down. Man open left side is Brown.
And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
To throw again on 2nd down. Cousins. This will be caught once again by Brown. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 21. He had 3 catches last week. That one his 3rd on this drive alone.
Cousins going to bat it forward here on the jet sweep.
And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
On 2nd and 7, Cousins. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Jalen Waddle with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Falcons are back within a score. Cousins will try and throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. Fields it right around the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Here we go.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. They'll go with Pollard here on first down. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second in just about a few inches here.
Now that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. And they come with a jet sweep here as Burrow just taps that forward. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. So from the 36 now, first and 10. In motion goes the tight end.
11 MT, 11 MT. 12.
They go play action with Burrow. Back to Deebo Samuel for consecutive catches. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially he'll be left with a 3rd and 2. Play number 9 set to come here in the drive on 3rd and 2. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Open man, right side, it's Lamb. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal. Well, remember, as they try to run the ball down here, Charles, this is the #2 rush defense in the league.
So do you accept the challenge up front? Do you get your offensive line together, get your tight end in the ball game and say, I don't care that they're #2. Let's go ahead and show them that we can run the ball anyway? Or do you do the best thing and throw the darn thing and try and get in the end zone?
Maybe that's wiser. On 2nd and goal, Burrow. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
And a lot of being a defender is being able to learn what you can and can't get away with when in man coverage. In this case, he got away with it and he popped that ball free.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? They'll pitch this out to Pollard. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. 4 yards, that gets him close to the goal line, but it also brings up a 4th and goal. This is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more importance than others? This feels like one of those, doesn't it? To me, 3 points here, a major letdown. This is the time to go and put 6 on the board. And that's just simply good coaching and excellent technique on that play. You know why? Because everyone wants to rush the passer when they want to throw the football, but you're not always going to get there. So what are you taught to do? When the ball's finally thrown, get your hands up in the passing lanes, and they batted that one away.
No. Out of his end zone, Cousins. And that nearly trouble, but it's incomplete. The rookie had it and lost it, and it'll be 2nd down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free, and there's another example, another incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now a pivot and again to Fournette. And he will forge his way forward only up to the 2-yard line. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down.
19, 19 tight.
From his end zone, Willis. That's caught. Waddle on the left side. And he's going to have a Falcons 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Fournette, a 1st down carry. And he finds enough of an opening to get this one back up to his 20. A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll run it again with Fournette. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. Room here to run. And he takes this all the way down to the Bears' 19-yard line. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. From the gun, here's Cousins. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. On second down. Here's Fournette. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. Now from the 9, here's second and goal.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up second and goal. At the 1-yard line.
Throwing, Cousins. Throw right side, going to be caught here by Waddle. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's third and goal.
And when you run a drag route like this down near the goal line, you're hoping maybe you get an inadvertent pick to set your man free. A lot of people are calling them natural screens, but this was well defense, and they stopped him for just a short gain.
Third and goal for Cousins. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Falcons go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Final play of the half, Cousins. And now he's going to go down. A big sack, and they're unable to tie it. So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men.
Bears take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Here we go. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. 1 second, all that remains.
11 coming.
Final play of the half for Burrow and company. Swinging this out for Pollard. And they're going to get this up to midfield. So we reach halftime with the visiting Bears out on top here. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Here we go.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
This offense set to begin the third quarter, and Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one, so now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game, and down the stretch, being able to be balanced, either throw it or run it, and try and win this ball game.
They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll run with a former member of the Crimson Tide, Damian Harris. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 14 yards and a Chicago first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And he's down right around midfield after after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And now we've got a 3rd and 4.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Play action. It's Burrow. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target in the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
On 1, ready? Close.
Burrow going for it on 4th. Got his target, Samuel. And he is going to have the Bears first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. It's a gain of 17 that time, and it'll be first down Bears.
On 1, ready?
Now Burrow. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20.
11.
Burrow looking to pass. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile.
11.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Partner, we read a great article this week arguing for him to be Defensive Player of the Year. Normally sacks are the big thing that people point to, but what he's done in the secondary has been something special.
It has been because it's been an all-around game for him. Taking the ball away, rushing the quarterback, and sacking him himself. Doing a number of different things that change the way the game is played.
That also a career-long kick for the veteran, Charles.
Yeah, how about what he just got done there? We always knew he had a big leg, but how about everything coming together perfectly on that one? Great leg swing, and bang that one through.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
I know I spend a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
Fournette running right. And some space here. And all the way down to the 10-yard line. 129 yards
chance for him now on the ground as he goes over the century mark here. I'd say he's ready for the playoffs ahead, no doubt. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
Play action now. Cousins. His pass caught at the 4. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
Ready?
They'll come out in the pistol.
3.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
And he is going to lose yardage here.
Pass to 60. Pass to 60. Ready?
3rd and 2, Willis.
Sliding out of the pocket. And he is into the end zone for a foul. Touchdown run.
And the Falcons have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter.
They will run it. It's Fournette. And he'll get into the end zone to push the lead up to a field goal. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away.
A fairly short kick from the 14. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick.
And the Falcons are going to take possession of the football.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively, getting inside the quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
They'll try the right side here with Fournette. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
77 look. Cut that king. 19 Lions. Hey, check that. Street. Ready?
Here's Willis.
Dancing to his left. This is intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde.
And the Bears are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line.
Here we go.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
So the offense back out now, coming off its first interception of the game the last time out, trying to reestablish some momentum here, Charles. But they're trailing defensively. Maybe these guys smelling the blood in the water a little bit.
Yeah, I think that they probably are. But what they need to do right now is just make sure they don't force the action too much themselves. They've got them on the run a little bit. You just want to be in a position where if they make another mistake, you're there to capitalize on it and take it away from them.
Jaquan Brisker getting sent on the safety blitz, and he was able to finish it off.
How about that one? He's so confident, guys, putting the pressure on. That was a strong safety. That was in Colin Rowe who called that a lightning blitz.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
11.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got a man, complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. First down. Here's Burrow.
A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10.
11 MT.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. His throw incomplete.
When I watch that play, I thought about what my coaches have told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. It was nice.
On 3rd down, it's Pollard. And they'll bring him down right at midfield, and he is well short of the 1st down. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. Taking a shot for Samuel. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and this defense will take over right at midfield. Very good starting field position for the Falcons offense as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. They go play action. Cousins. He sets to fire deep. And incomplete on the deep ball.
We know he has a lot of confidence in his arm and likes to force it downfield, but the coverage was tight there. Fortunate it wasn't picked off.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, Cousins. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
On 3rd down, Fournette. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now Cousins on 4th down. Got his man. It's London. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Before they can snap it, time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They go play action with Willis.
And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead, and thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Cousins. Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
Credit the sack to Leighton Vander Esch.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. On play action, Cousins. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
I think we've hit that point in the game now where any score you get could be the one that actually wins it. So above all, you want to avoid a turnover that leaves you coming away with nothing.
He's got the leg, but it's no good. He missed it right, and that will keep this a 3-point game. Maybe an important fourth quarter miss as this stays a 3-point game.
Yeah, now overtime is very much in the equation here. Just what you mentioned, a 3-point game. They get a drive, put it through the post. We could have some free football, couldn't we?
Burrow on play action. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And that is caught at the 10-yard line.
Here we go.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on first and goal. 11-90. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. No gain there as he kept it himself at second down.
On 1, ready?
Now they'll put a receiver in motion left.
Harris will score. Touchdown, Chicago.
A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Taken at the 15, a short kick.
The Falcons take over first down at their own 23-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. And he will find his man on the outside. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
On third down, Cousins. He's going to loft one deep left side here.
And that nearly intercepted. Boy, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. But instead, it's fourth down.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore.
And the Bears are going to take possession of the football. At fourth down, they felt compelled to go for it, and he throws the INT.
Yeah, he knows that you can't take a sack there, so he had to try and force one in. Now, this might not be a throw he makes if we're in the second quarter, but he had to take the chance there, and this one wound up being intercepted.
Now Burrow on first down.
He'll find Lamb. That's complete.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 14 yards into Chicago, first down.
Another one to CeeDee Lamb. He's got it. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
They go play action with Burrow. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Trying to get down into his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
11 Thomas. 11 MT Tate. 11 MT Tate. 11. 12.
Again, it's Burrow. Completes it to Samuel.
And the Bears are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Pollard going to try the right side. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Falcons grab it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit because I know the defensive guys were over there chilling on the sidelines, and all of a sudden, they heard the sudden change call because that fumble puts them right back on the field, and they've got to go out and finish the game now themselves.
Absolutely. Nursing that slim lead here in the fourth, a costly turnover. They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette, and he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Option play, Willis looking to run.
And he'll be out of bounds up past the 10-yard line.
Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they could afford to go without.
About the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
Throwing quickly. That's caught by Brown out wide. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Tries the right side, finding Woods here.
He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is because you got to get his attention because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Up the gun, Fournette, and he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. He needed a yard. That's exactly what he got. Earns him a new set of downs. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here. Be their final drive.
We're going.
Now an end around as Cousins will just pop this forward.
And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45.
Out of bounds at the 45-yard line. A gain of 5.
Cousins to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken. As he brings his guys up on a 3rd and long. They'll look to throw.
Able to find his man, Woods.
And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 30. Fournette running out of the gun. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd. I see you nodding your head up and down. That's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
Here's Cousins. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Desperation time. Cousins on 4th down. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. Now Cousins.
Over the middle and complete to Waddle.
Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
1st down marker at the 5. It's 2nd and goal.
And maybe a measure of remaining in the ball game. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. They'll try to punch it in with Fournette, and he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
Charles, that drive was perfect. Methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, but they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.